we are here to talk about ultra racing, in particular Peyton's Wild and Wacky 10 by 5K, which is tomorrow here in Charleston, South Carolina. And in that race, you run a 5K every hour on the hour for 10 hours. So it can present some problems in terms of fueling and activity. People just don't know what to do. So we're here today to give you some tips. So I'm going to start with fueling. If you are doing the full 10 by 5K, you really have to focus on race nutrition, especially during the first part of the race. So as soon as you are done with your first 5K, make sure to get in some fueling. You want water, you want some electrolytes, whether that's in either one of these or in an electrolyte tab like Enduralites. Those are really nice. You take 2 every hour or every other hour. Noon is also a good option, but remember, Noon doesn't have calories, and if you're running 31 miles, you're really going to need some calories at some point. In terms of what to eat, if you feel hungry, probably into the second 5K, just after the second 5K, you're going to want to focus on race nutrition, and there are a lot of options. We have some gels, which are very easily digested. If you like something more solid, there are Stinger Chews or Race Beans, Cliff Blocks. The point really is to get things that are going to be easily digested because your stomach is going to be working hard to move you. Later in the race, you might be craving something a little solid. I would recommend some kind of sport bar, or the Stinger waffles are also really good. It gives a sensation of chewing something, but it's something that's also very easily digestible. Later in the race also, it's okay to switch more to solid foods. You will need some protein late in the race, so you can have part of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I know at the race tomorrow there's going to be barbecue, so maybe have some of the barbecue sandwich. I've done that before, it was fine. And then afterwards, definitely focus on recovery. So bring some kind of recovery drink mix or some kind of food that's going to have carbs and protein at about a 3-to-1 to 4-to-1 ratio that you know you can start replenishing your body as soon as you're done. Between each 5K, make sure to sit down and rest your legs. If you feel like you need to move around to get the muscles to keep them moving, you can use this stick just to roll on your leg to give it a little massage. You can actually bring a foam roller, just bring a blanket or something, or not at all. It's going to be on grass, and just kind of roll around on this to get your legs, make sure that they're still primed and ready for the next races. If you're doing a relay real quick, if you're doing 5 of them, treat it just like you would as if you were doing 10. If it's a relay where there are 5 people doing it and you're doing 2 of the legs, make sure before you go out running you stick with race nutrition, and then when you're done you can have solid foods. But you really don't want to eat too much at one time, no matter what distance you're doing, or it'll sit in your stomach and you'll feel bad and you won't have a great race. So good luck tomorrow or in any